Peyton, in this tale of two halves in that Stanford game there, from your vantage point with the linebacking group, what changed there in the second half versus the first half for you guys?
We were really, not too much. We were just minimizing our knucklehead mistakes. We weren't communicating well down there, which is baffling because it's the most quiet stadium. You can literally talk to the person from across the field. But yeah, we were just doing our jobs better and communicating better and just playing together better.
Coach Glaze has seemed to be pretty shrewd with his halftime adjustments. Specifically for you all, what did he switch up that put you all in better situations to make tackles at the line of scrimmage?
We really didn't make too many halftime adjustments. We just knew, that we're in a dangerous spot. Anytime an opponent puts us down at half, our back's against the wall. We kind of play more with a chip on our shoulder in the second half. So, whether we come into halftime up or down, we're a dangerous team in the second half. And we just knew we had to tackle better, play together better, and that's what we did.
Dominic Silvas is a young guy, but he had some huge stops there in the second half, particularly that one on 4th and 2. Playing alongside him, where have you really seen him grow the most as a player?
He's a smart kid, and he played inside backer with us, and then got moved to rush once Chima unfortunately tore his Achilles. So he's really embraced that role, and he's just continuing getting better each week. He's a smart kid, and there's a couple plays down at Stanford, and he was calling the defense, and communicating his tail off, to be honest. So he's just trying to do the best for the defense, and he's doing a good job with it.
Marcus Strong and Darian Moulton, they kind of got picked on in the first half. They're having to go one-on-one against Arcega Whiteside, but Marcus in particular and Darian, they made some big stop against him there down the stretch. What did you see from them out there that might have switched up their performance, and what was their reaction like in the locker room after playing a role in such a big win?
Yeah, they're studs. Molt's been a stud for us for a long time, and Marcus, last year had a great year and is having a good year this year. But they're just persistent and determined to be those guys out there that we can count on. I'm not saying that all those PI calls were legitimate. I think some of them were kind of bogus.
They're bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey.
And so we try and encourage those guys after each play. Next play mentality, because we have faith in them and we got their back, and we know that they got ours.
Sorry if they've already asked you this, but Cal with two quarterbacks, they've kind of gone to both guys all year. What do you see out of both of those guys, and what challenges do they present?
Yeah, no, they got two quarterbacks. One likes to run the ball a little bit more. The other is more of a pocket passer. Well, both of them like to scramble, so we're just like when we played Huntley and Herbert. We just got to contain them and stop them from scrambling, stop them from their QB runs. They have Bud Baldwin there as an offensive coordinator, so he's gonna pick up what Utah and Eastern, whatever they ran worked against us. We're probably gonna see it again. So we're just gonna have to be ready for it and ready to stop the quarterbacks.
What makes that offense so challenging? You obviously saw it at Eastern and then Cal last year, and have had kind of two tough games against Bo in that offense.
There's just a lot of stuff going on. They're not afraid to put in a whole new offense in a week. Like I said, Bo Baldwin is a heck of a coach, heck of an OC. So we just got to really prepare for anything. They like I said, they do a lot of things. They're kind of conglomerate of a bunch of Pac-12 schools. So we just got to be ready for anything and prepare our butts off this week.
Do you use last year's game as fuel at all, or do you put it behind you still and kind of just move on? New year, new game.
You can't be foolish to not use it as fuel. I didn't play in that game, but they had bragging rights over us for a year, saying they were better than us. So, it doesn't matter who we play, especially at home. We don't lose at home. But definitely, we got to get revenge on these guys, especially for last year's team.
It's been well known you have a strong family history here at Wazoo. Do you take any extra pride going into a game on Dad's weekend, or is it just another night?
I haven't really thought about that. My dad's at every game. He supports me home and away. My family is awesome with traveling and supporting me. But yeah, no, I guess so. Dad's weekend. is special to him more so than other weekends. So you know, I just try to put on for all the dads out there and just have fun with it.
You guys were ranked 8th in the college football playoff rankings today. I know you guys don't pay attention to that stuff, but just from where this program was when you got to Pullman and now today, what does it kind of just say about what's happened here in 6 years?
Yeah, it's been a journey, and it's been fun. You know, this is our goal all along. When I came in with that 2013 class, to put this program on top, especially in the Pac-12. But I mean, we were in this position last year, heading into Cal, and you know, we screwed the pooch. So we really just got to take it one game at a time. Don't listen to hype, and you guys, and you know, just focus on what we can control, and that's getting better each week, and you know, taking one game at a time.
2016 season, you guys are ranked pretty high as well, heading in kind of to the second half of the season. What have you learned from that year, and what can you change during this season?
Now, there's a lot of lessons to be learned from last year. So yeah, heading into the Cal game, we're, I don't know, 8th in the country maybe. Don't really recall, but you know, we were on our high horse, and you know, Cal humbled us badly. So you can learn from that, and just know that you can't get complacent. You got to stay hungry each week, and just try to get better and take it one game at a time.
Was that one of the more frustrating ones for you to watch, just knowing that maybe if they had a leader back there in the defense, a few things could kind of go differently and change the game a little bit?
I mean, yes and no. You always think about that. You know, I would have maybe made that play or that play, but there was a lot of things that went wrong in that game. So I don't think my presence can be contributed to the win or loss at all. So, like I said, we're just gonna try and get revenge on these guys, and you know, we respect the heck out of this team, Cal, but you know, they're coming in our house, and you know, we're gonna get after it.
Good.